What's going on, guys? I'm Dobry, and in this video I'm going to showcase my translation of Rimworld, the space colony simulator by Tynan Sylvester in Bulgarian. Now, I have thought long and hard how should I make this video, and I believe it will be fair if I split it in two parts. The first part will be in English for English speaking people who like Tynan, who might be interested in this translation, and in the second part I will make a Bulgarian only explanation that covers all of the plights and translation issues and so on and so forth, and stuff to be mindful of as they are playing the game. So let's start it off, shall we? As you can see, there are no errors. All's good in the neighborhood and everything's running okay, even though we have the development mode on. So let's directly jump in, and since you will most likely not understand what's on these buttons apart from credits and the stuff that I left as is. For example, the fiction primer, Ludian's blog, Tynan's Twitter, the wiki, and so on and so forth. Let's just jump into the first thing, create a world, and see how it goes. Let's just set a random seed. Yes, 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 everything is as necessary. The game will create as a random world. Looks good, everything's in order. We can select any area and we'll see all the information about it. Here we have a pirate faction. There are other factions on the map as well. More pirates, for example. Everything's okay. Of course, you cannot settle an ocean, but that's another matter. Let's go back in the main menu. We can also select a new colony, and we go up to our familiar screen with our three storytellers. Everything's translated. Every storyteller has their difficulty levels translated, and as well with all kinds of pop-ups and so on and so forth. Yes, yes, yes. We can also load a colony. Everything's okay. I called mine Bustville because I intend to destroy it after I'm done with it. So it's going to be a bust. Sorry, guys. You can load the game. And here's the option menu in which we run into our first problems. Yeah. So first things first, since Bulgarian is different than English, the grammar is different, and all kinds of stuff are different. Sometimes you need to use more words to explain a certain thing rather than just slap some words in English one after the other and make it understandable enough, so to speak. So here I need to find a way to shorten the movement of the screen by pressing the mouse up, down, left, and right on the screen in order to move it, and not just with the middle mouse button or the WASD or whatever. And here, for example, the automatic annulment of all kinds of modifications when you're in development mode and so on and so forth. But other than that, everything's okay. Everything's fitting the menus and the tabs perfectly. So the next menu are of course the modifications. You can open mod folders, you can check modifications on the forums. Of course, for the purpose of the translation, I'm keeping only the core mode. That's totally understandable. Now the game will load and set everything as necessary. And of course, the last two are the credits and going back to operation screen, to the to the operation system. Yeah, so as you can see, all is as is. I have not changed anything, and I can say easily with a hand to my heart that I have not changed any of the coding in the official files. So I just kept everything as is and tried to fit the Bulgarian translation to those strings and coding as best as possible. Now that that's out of the way, let's load the colony and be back in a couple of seconds. All operative, we've loaded a safe, everything's running, everyone's working, everyone's doing something. The game looks pretty much as it does normally. This is the architect menu with all of their orders, zones, structures, production, furniture, energy building, security, other stuff, flooring, joy, ship parts, and temperature. The work menu is perfectly okay as it is. I did have some trouble finding the proper words for some things because it's so easy to say plant cut and like make it so small, but whatever the differences between the languages. This is the restrictions, main area, secondary area, which I have not yet set. I do not have any animals. Those are the other factions. I have not changed much here. For example, some of the names are the same as set in the game because it makes very little sense to translate something that has been meant to sound in a certain way. I will of course not go so far to change the names and so on and so forth. As I said, I've left everything pretty much as is on a good number of documents. This is the world map. You can check the history. You can check the stats. As you can see, I played roughly 2 hours. As I said, I just made a new colony very quickly. I just got a single attack by a ship that threw out a single sighter at me. Yeah, nothing much. This is the research. Some of the research topics are completed, others are not. Yeah, some of those do need more room. There's nothing I can do about it, mainly because I suppose I can shorten them. I'll shorten them. And the thing is, I need to put the whole thing because it is very difficult to understand a very simple abbreviation that needs to be googled first in order for people to understand what the whole thing is. Whoops! And now we have a solar flare. Perfect. Let us check. Let me just show you the main menu very quickly. Yes, it works. Now we have 4 settlers that don't do jack. So let's have them do something like mine. Yeah, that'll be okay. And now what's happening? There is a solar flare. The solar flare. The solar flare makes all of those tables and so on and so forth inactive, and it will pass in about a day. Yeah, everything's translated, everything is understandable. Let me just show you very quickly the resources menu. So all of those things have been translated, and you can easily see what each and every thing is. But since we don't have anything else to do, how about we take a look at one of the settlers? For example, what's McDaddy doing? He's a defector, he's male, he's healthy, his mood is neutral, he gets to do everything, he has no restrictions, he's 43, he has equipped a poor sniper rifle and is going for a walk. Good for him. Let's take a look at his social status. Yep, he has a lover. He likes Ryan, he likes Lexi. He doesn't really like Verena because she's the newest recruit and they got to fight for a bit before she got recruited, so he doesn't really like her very much. He has a sniper rifle. If you're Bulgarian, you will immediately notice that this sounds terrible because we don't say Sintred shirt, we say shirt made of Sintred. So it should be like switch, but it's okay. It is more than understandable. There's the fabric, there's the type of clothing, so no worries. He's also carrying a simple meal. All's good. That's his character. Now I don't know if I'm allowed to translate those things or have they been released to files that can be translated, but it's okay. It doesn't really cause any problems, to be blunt. So he's incapable of art, he's steadfast, and he likes to work. He gets 20% boost to his work. Oh good, so he likes to shoot, he's a good doctor, he's okay at crafting, so we can make him a crafter, he'll raise his level very quickly, but he's actually our main researcher. Yeah, he's doing okay, he's got good skills, so let's see how it looks. So he's fat, he's pretty much fat, he's gonna need a break soon, he's relatively happy, he finds his environment okay enough, he's relatively comfortable, he likes the space, so at this point he has low expectations, he got some loving, he thinks that this room is rather spacious, that's the bonus for his opinion of his lover, but he also wears tattered apparel, he feels bad for some reason. And he's unhappy that we sold the prisoner, which I didn't really want to sell, but since I wanted to see how the translation works and so on and so forth, I just sold the prisoner and left it as it is. So he's healthy as a horse, he's okay. So let's take a look at where did you go, Rina? Ah, there you go. So this is the newest recruit. It doesn't really like anyone, but she actually likes Ryan very much because this is Ryan Young. He's actually, look at him, he's handsome, everyone likes him, even the people who just joined have like a huge boost to his liking, huh? Well, good. She's carrying a gun, she has a couple of clothes, she's 67 years old, she likes heat, she's steadfast, she likes to drink, she's incapable of simple stuff like dumb labor. She has good skills, this is why I recruited her. She is unhappy because of the prisoner, she's in some pain. She also wears tattered apparel, but and she has low expectations. And why is she in some pain? Because she has a bite scar on her torso. Yeah, and this is why you can see that everything is actually working and all of the aspects of the game are actually in full effect. We have four settlers that are not working, so most likely they will go do some mining. Bell will stay here, or no, she also wants to do some mining. It's okay, but he's going for a walk. She's mining too, so yeah. The colony is working. Now all I need to do is get raided, but that's a thing for a different day or so, I think. I believe this is a this showcase is good enough for all of the things that Rimworld is actually doing as a colony simulator. I will of course test it extensively. I will do my best to improve the translation of in regular intervals. So I had fun. I really had fun translating this game. It has to be said, it's really good because I have easily over 200, if not 300 hours in it, and I enjoyed it immensely. And this is why, to me, it was a really good passion project to translate the game into my own language. I'm pretty certain other people and other Bulgarians will appreciate it as well. Yes, all's good. Except for our solitary sider here who's dead. But it's okay. He had to die. He's a bad guy. Alrighty, I believe that's going to do it for this video. I believe everything is clear enough, including all the stats on everything that's wearable and so on and so forth. Yeah, I believe it works just as well. It's perfect. Alrighty, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in another video. Take care now, and